Hey, how's it going, everybody? Bert Bryan here, and in today's spicy review, we're going to be taking a look at a hot sauce from Stacked, formerly Crippling Hot Sauce. This company is run by Drew Davis. Drew is a wonderful young guy who has cerebral palsy. He just turned 21 recently. He had a really good sale on his website, but basically he started this company when he was really young in high school, and his professors and teachers would laugh at him and said that he could never be successful. But he really has created a wonderful hot sauce company that is doing very well, and a portion of all of his proceeds goes towards fueling the dreams of those with disabilities. So you gotta love seeing that. The sauce we're looking at today is the Bacon Spicy Barbecue. They say this one is 2 out of 4 on their heat scale. I guess their scale only goes to 4. So it's got a medium heat level, and it says real ingredients, no bullshit found in this sauce. That's what everyone likes, right? We don't, part of the great thing about the craft hot sauce scene, if you will, the artisan hot sauce scene, is most of the stuff you get on your grocery store is full of all sorts of fillers and just crap preservatives. It's nice when you can see some companies that really do try to focus on real quality ingredients. They don't try to cheapen and use concentrates and all sorts of other random stuff. I am not going to read the ingredient list. It is very large. I'm really just going to jump right into the review of this one. If you want to read more about what's in this bottle, you can go to their website. I'll have a link down below in the description. As far as the aroma goes, you get more of a vinegar up front. For barbecue, I kind of expected maybe more of a tomato aroma coming through, but I'm definitely picking a little bit of a barbecue hint in there. So a little bit of a, your typical tomato and maybe Worcestershire kind of, Worcestershire kind of aroma, but I'm definitely getting the vinegar, and I'm smelling the peppers right away. And maybe just a touch of bacon in there. I'm really curious to see if they can capture that actual bacon flavor or not. That's kind of hard to do. I've only seen it done well a few times, especially by a company who's no longer in business anymore. As far as the consistency goes on the pour, it is very fluid, I should say, rather runny, but when you roll it around, you can see a little bit of the seasoning in there. It definitely does not, it grips a little bit, so it's going to stick to your food a bit, but it is also, again, very more of a fluid sauce. How's it taste? That's the most important thing, right? Cheers. Yeah, that's not bad. I'd be curious to see how this is on food, because, there it is. There's a little bit. I wasn't getting any of the bacon, and honestly, not even much of a barbecue sauce-like flavor, because when I see barbecue, I'm expecting it to be more of a barbecue-based, barbecue-style sauce. This one, you get more of the pepper up front, like a pepper mash, white vinegar sort of punch in the initial flavor. And then as you let it settle a little bit, I'm starting to pick up a bit of the, maybe just a touch of the bacon and a touch of a barbecue flavor. Not much. I was kind of, again, I was expecting a little bit more of a bacon bite to it. I'm not going to try anymore. I think that's good. As far as, I don't know. To me, I felt like there should be a little bit more of a bacon flavor, but that's hard to capture, especially if you're not using, I don't know. Everybody knows the difference. At least I know the difference between real bacon and artificial bacon. It's hard to get that flavor just right, where you're really getting that smoky, good bacon flavor without just getting a generic sort of artificial flavor. It is nice, like after I've let it set a little bit on my palate, it is a touch of a barbecue and a touch of bacon. Again, for me, I would like a little more. I want more barbecue flavor. I want, more of a tomato base to it instead of getting that vinegar zing up front. So while this is really good, there's a few things that, again, I would like to see done differently. Like I say, I would like it to have more. If you're going to put the words barbecue on your sauce, I want it to have more of that tomato, Worcestershire, onion, garlic, just that great combination of what you expect a typical barbecue sauce to have, that flavor. And then some more bacon thrown in. It's too vinegar heavy or vinegar forward for me, and the pepper kind of that comes through. It did tingle my lips just a little bit, but as far as the heat, for me, it wasn't very much. I could see this, being something really spicy for someone else. As far as the heat goes on this one, I'm gonna go ahead and rate it as 2 on my heat scale, 2 out of 10. Again, I've had some recently that had no heat at all that I had to rate 1. I don't have a 0 out of 10 on my scale, but I'll give this one a 2 out of 10. It's still very mild. There's really not much there, just a tiny bit of a tingle. But it's decent, you know, it's a little bit of a sting there. So yeah, I mean, I think the way this company focuses, they try to make their sauces cater more towards everybody. So not just chili heads or spicy, you know, lovers out there. They want their sauce to be, you know, something that just about anybody could pick up and enjoy. And your average person who doesn't eat hot stuff would try this and go, oh my, that's super spicy. But it's really not that bad at all. As far as flavor goes, you know, I'm going to have to give this one a 5 out of 10 because it's not terrible, but it's also not exceptional. There's nothing super unique about it. I feel like if there were a couple changes made, if you were to, again, give it more of a real barbecue flavor and somehow add a little bit more of a bacon zing to that as well, instead of it being so mash forward, I guess is the best way to describe it, that vinegar up front and pepper up front, I think it would be a little bit of a better sauce and have more applications, you know, for different types of food. But that's where I'm at with this one. Really would love to hear from you guys. Have you tried this particular sauce, the bacon spicy barbecue, or any of the sauces out of this stacked lineup? If you have, please let me know down below in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, be sure and give it a big thumbs up. It lets YouTube's algorithm know to push this out to more people. And if you're new here, please subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content. I am trying to put out videos almost every single day of the week. Hit me up on Facebook as well as my www.burnbrian.com website. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. As always, stay toasty, my friends. We'll see you in the next video.